Hello and welcome to yet another edition of IveRedditAll, where I find interesting, funny, or spooky stories so you don't have to. I'm your humble narrator, and today I bring you 3 tales of would-be a-holes. Now without further ado, let us begin. Am I the a-hole for not wanting to go to the vet with my mom when she needs help translating? My stepdad got a dog. All the responsibility went to my mom. My mom is okay with it and loves the dog. Well, recently the dog, or rather puppy, has been sick and my mom has been calling me for help. She speaks English, but has a hard time understanding because she has hearing issues. And I gladly took some time off to go to the vet with her just the other day. So here's where the question comes from. Stepdad owns a small company and he tells my mom to miss work to take the dog to the vet. My mom has to call off her job, and I wondered why, as his own boss, he doesn't take the day off. But whatever, their life. Now I work and go to school full time. Weekends are all about homework. I can't take time off because I pay a ton of money for school. Everything is out of pocket. Well, as usual, my plans today are to study all day since I have 2 tests coming up. Minutes after waking up, I get a call. The dog's sick. Mom's frantic. Asks me what to do. My thoughts are for her to go to the vet ER, but she wants me to go. I can't. I need to study. Stepdad doesn't want to go. Called sister, and she's mad because it's stepdad's dog. I told my mom I'd have to call her back, but I don't know if I should. I just seriously can't spend hours at the vet today. So, would I be the a-hole if I tell her to go alone? Well, I want to start off by saying that I don't believe that OP is the a-hole here. It isn't their dog. Now that's not to say they couldn't be nice and do it for the sake of the dog and to help their mother out. But OP can't be expected to uproot their life and risk their course because the stepdad isn't a responsible pet owner. Which brings me to my second point. The stepdad is an a-hole here. Like, man, take a few hours, get your dog to the vet. I know running a company can be time-consuming, but you took on added responsibilities when getting a dog. Don't try to play the victim now. So, bottom line, OP, I'm gonna say you're not the a-hole here. Am I the a-hole for not inviting my girlfriend's daughter to my daughter's birthday party? I, a 45 male, have a daughter, 15 female. She and I are very close. Her mother is not in the picture. I've been seeing Kelly for almost 2 years. She has a daughter, Anna, 16 female, with her ex. They have joint custody of their daughter. Kelly does not live with me at the moment, but the idea has come up a few times. One of the reasons why I'm not into the idea is that Anna is horrible to my daughter. Kelly does see how Anna treats my daughter, but thinks it's just a phase. My daughter loves to play video games, sports, and watch science fiction movies. Anna's the opposite. She's into makeup, wearing dresses, skirts, drama. They're 2 very opposite people. My daughter's birthday is coming up quick, and she wants to have a huge party. I was on board with the idea, and we spent a day making invites. She passed around invites at school to all of her friends, and right now the party is looking to be around 15 to 20 of her friends. My daughter made it clear that she did not want to have Anna at the party. Kelly texted me asking if her daughter was going to receive an invite, and I told her that my daughter did not want to invite her. Kelly called me sobbing, asking why she wasn't invited, and I told her that the invites were up to my daughter. She then proceeded to accuse my daughter as the reason as to why kids at school did not like Anna, and that I was a huge a-hole for supporting her decision. I told her that the reason why kids in school did not like Anna was because of the way she treats them. She hung up on me and we haven't spoken in a few days. So am I the a-hole for not inviting my girlfriend's daughter to my daughter's birthday party? Alright, OP, so you're not an a-hole for not inviting her, being that you aren't the one inviting people to begin with. I'd say if there is a reason as to why you're an a-hole, it's because you know how Anna treats your daughter, and you're still dating a woman who seems to be unfazed by it. Now, I'm not saying to dump her, but I'm saying you need to take some serious steps to not allow that kind of behavior. Now, maybe there's more info that's missing here, but if you're still allowing your girlfriend to bring Anna around when you know full well what she's doing, then yes, you'd be an a-hole. Am I the a-hole for walking out in the middle of my boyfriend's birthday party? I, a 25 female, have been with my boyfriend, a 28 male, of 3 years. Our relationship is great and we rarely fight. His birthday was days ago. I wanted to do something together, but his parents already decided to host a party at their house. My boyfriend got there first. I showed up after I got off work, and he was there with the guests, busy talking and greeting in the backyard. I took a seat in the back, and his sister showed up with her husband and son Jake. We're not on good terms. She said hi and then asked if I could watch her son Jake. And I was like, but she disappeared and left her kid with me before I could even answer. So I decided to just keep an eye on him, since he was just sitting across from me. But then I spilt my drink on my dress, which was messy. I gave Jake my phone to play on and asked him to sit still till I got back. Then I went to use the bathroom to clean up the stain. Clearly, Jake walked towards the pool, and the floor was slippery, so he slipped and fell and injured his knee. That's when I heard loud noises coming from outside like people panicking. I went to see what's going on and saw my boyfriend and his family with Jake. I heard my boyfriend's dad asked who was supposed to watch Jake, and his sister said my name. My boyfriend saw me and shouted, "OP, where the heck have you been? How could you let this happen?" I was taken aback, and I said I was in the bathroom cleaning up the stain. He asked, "Is the stain more important than my nephew?" I explained that his family or his mother should have kept an eye on him. He said there are many guests, so they probably didn't notice, and I should stop turning this around on his family since I agreed to watch Jake. I said no, I did not initially agree to watch Jake, and came to the party as a guest, not a babysitter. And his sister just dumped him on me and disappeared without even waiting to hear if I was going to say no. We had an argument, and I got fed up being presented with a hypothetical scenario of what could have happened if Jake fell inside the pool, and was blamed to no end. So I grabbed my stuff and walked out. My boyfriend's parents saw me leave, and he followed me asking me to wait and return, but I refused. He said I have no reason to be upset, and more reason to be worried, just like they all were, and insisted I go back inside, but I got in my car and left. He came back later looking miffed. He said that yes, while it might be his sister's fault for still bringing her son after he said he didn't want kids there because of the pool, still I had ruined the party by walking out and refusing to take responsibility and admit I should have just made sure Jake was safe before leaving him out of my sight, whether I agreed to watch him or not. He said his parents are rightfully upset and didn't appreciate my behavior earlier, or then walking out, which hurt him on a personal level, since his birthday should mean something to me. I felt like maybe he was right, and maybe I mishandled this entire situation. So am I the a-hole? For context, Jake is 4 years old. Okay, so at the start of all this, I really didn't think that you were going to be the a-hole, but just for the sheer fact that you left a 4-year-old child unattended around a pool, like, it doesn't even matter that you didn't agree to watch him. Any responsible adult who sees an unattended child will take responsibility for that child. It shouldn't matter whether you agreed to or not, because the kid could drown. So you know what, OP, I'm just going to say that you are the a-hole here. I don't really care about all the other circumstances. Yeah, okay, the sister is also an a-hole. Come on, why couldn't you have just found somebody else to watch him before you went to the bathroom? It's not that hard. So there you have it. 3 potential a-holes. You've heard my take on it. Now I'd love to hear yours in the comments. Perhaps you'll be able to change my mind on them, or even if you agree, I'd love to know that I'm not out of line for thinking it. Now before I'd go, I'd like to thank you for listening, and if you have any specific subreddits you'd like me to look into for other videos, please suggest them in the comments below. I also do creepypasta readings, so if you have any stories you'd like to submit and have read on the channel, feel free to email them to me at IveRedditAll@outlook.com. The email will be provided in the description below for any spelling. If you're new to my readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more Reddit content, and please like the video. I do appreciate all the support. The more views, likes, and comments I receive on each video let me know that you guys do enjoy the content that I'm providing and will encourage me to make more. So if you're interested in seeing more videos, make sure to help support the channel. And until next time, bye bye for now.